Good afternoon. On behalf of the class of 2011, I welcome you all to Olin's 6th commencement ceremony. For my classmates and their families, today is parallel to 4 years ago when we moved in. Our lives packed up into bags and boxes, parents crying, all ready to take the next step in our lives. Back then, we were entering Olin, meeting our roommates and attending orientation before diving into classes, choosing activities, and forming new friendships. Now we're leaving Olin, heading off into the so-called real world where we'll continue learning and making connections. But before we move forward, I would like to take the opportunity to reflect on the last 4 years. It has been a whirlwind of activity. We've designed robots, solar water heaters, and human-powered vehicles. We've worked on teams, we've started clubs, and we have traveled the world. But perhaps more important than any of these individual accomplishments is that at Olin, we have also failed. For projects, we designed parts that can't actually be machined, and we saw the magic smoke rise from burned-out op-amps. While working in groups, we navigated team dynamics with varying degrees of success, and during our travels, we got lost in cities and misspoke in foreign languages. We have failed to get enough sleep, and we've failed the Olin Challenge. We failed to get a video of our project while it was actually working. We failed at unicycling, and we failed at giving feedback. But the funny thing is, that at the end of the day, all of these failures have led to success. We are sitting here together, walking across this stage today with our heads held high. We got to this point because we've learned from our failures, each of which has taught us more than had everything gone right. In facing the consequences and getting back on the horse, we now know better what not to do, how not to act, and why things don't always go the way they're planned. The failures also gave us the opportunity to discover. When everything doesn't go as we intended, our creative boundaries are pushed. In failing, we innovate. Olin gave us the unique chance to explore, to fail, and to learn. While the real world might not be so forgiving, we must still remember not to see failure as a setback, but rather as an opportunity. Each time we are exposed to a problem, and every time we make a mistake, we know a little bit more and can do a little bit better next time. With each revolution around the spiral, we gain perspective on problem solving and develop the innovative nature that helps to define us as Olin engineers. The Olin approach was designed to help us think differently than the typically educated engineer, and we all embraced the Olin mindset with Post-its for ideation and blue foam for prototypes. The specific tools we use, however, are not the only way to do things. The key is to remember the broader lessons. As Chairman Norden said, Olin was founded to advance engineering education and for its graduates to do good for humankind. In that sense, our failures and our successes and the lessons we've learned from them have implications beyond the Olin bubble. Our education will help us to make a difference in the world after graduation, but even before then, our projects themselves have made a difference. Students in the Affordable Design and Entrepreneurship class are working to improve the day-to-day lives of people in India, Ghana, and Alabama. The Engineering Discovery Group continues to open the world of engineering, science, and math to hundreds of local school kids, and the list goes on and on and on. Not all our projects are earth-shattering, I'll be the first to admit that, but some of them do and will change lives. And so I challenge us to go out into the world with this same mindset with which we tackled Olin, eager to learn with an open mind, ready to make a difference. Our ability to learn and our passion for learning have carried us through Olin and will lead us in our postgraduate endeavors. It should be noted, though, that we wouldn't be here today if it weren't for all of you, our family and friends and the faculty, staff, and administration of Olin College and our partner institutions that have inspired, guided, and sometimes flat out pushed us to try our hardest. So on behalf of the class of 2011, thank you all for being here to celebrate this special day with us. And to the class of 2011, congratulations, we did it.